Friday Eve. You know it. You know the drill. I'm glad you're all here. Welcome, everybody. Risers, you are the best. You are the best. I'm so glad that you're here. So, all right. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Bueno. My name is Nick Stewart. This is Sunrise Santa Rosa. Welcome. Thank you for sharing it. Thank you for bringing your friends. You're awesome. You're the best. You are the best. 850-771-0049. That's the number to call. And we can talk about whatever you want to talk about. Understand the topic. Get fun. Don't get scattered. And if you're texting, no pronouns. None. I don't know if I got Floyd up there. Good morning, Floyd. Hey, we got bunches to talk about today. And little tidbits of things. So we'll get to all of it and your comments and discussions coming up very shortly, all right? All right, your forecast. Here's the forecast. Some clouds and possibly an isolated thunderstorm this afternoon, high near 88. The chance of rain today, 30%. Tonight, mainly clear, low near 71. Tomorrow, sunny along with a few clouds, less humid. Woohoo! And a high near 90. And the weekend looks pretty decent. So there you go. Temperature right now, it's 72 in Milton. It's 77 in Gulf Breeze, 74 in Navarre, and 73 in Pensacola. There you be. All right. You can talk about what you want to talk about, but you just might get banned. Oh, gotcha. Well, you don't know the whole story, Sharon. So there you go. There's more to it than what was put out there. So just keep that in mind. You know that doesn't happen on a regular basis. Just saying. Bald is beautiful. And you're just gorgeous, Justin. Just keep that in mind. Hi, Steven. Good to see you today. All right. Right. I know. Off-duty police officers gathered Tuesday night to remember 13 fallen Marines, soldiers, and sailors who lost their lives in Afghanistan. Let me see if I find the picture. Pretty interesting. This was on Graffiti Bridge. So they painted the names and they posed with the picture, and I think it's awesome. It's great. Good morning, Renee. Good morning, Ty. Yeah, I think, no, that's good. To honor those that were fallen. I think that the Graffiti Bridge is best used for that if you're going to do that kind of thing. I don't understand the Graffiti Bridge. I truly don't. Unless it's to tear the top off of big trucks. That's all I can tell. And block traffic. So that's how I see it. All right. Now this is odd. Now please do not get bent out of shape. All right? I'm just saying this. I'm not anti-potty. You got to potty or you'll hurt yourself. Right? But improvements to the Blackwater Heritage State Trail are underway. The project includes the installation of a waterless restroom, water bottle filling station, 2 water fountains, 16 benches, as well as a stabilization of areas in critical need along the 8.1-mile trail. The new restroom located near the equestrian trail entrance at Munson Highway was installed in June. The remaining improvements are set to begin in early September. They're expected to be completed by the end of 2021. Trail users are very excited about the improvements being made to the Blackwater Heritage State Trail, said Vernon Compton. He's the vice president of the Citizen Support Organization for the Blackwater Heritage State Trail. Put that on a business card. They will add to the overall quality of the user experience, while also providing improved trail access to a larger and more diverse segment of the public. Now, that's a good question. It means it smells bad. All right. It's an outhouse, Ty says. Now, I grew up in Ohio, so yeah, I know what outhouses are. They're not bueno. All right. I'm not anti-potty. I'm not even anti-potty on the horse trail. What my concern would be is that they are doing weird things and don't have priorities. Do you find the priorities for the BOCC odd? And we've got all kinds of problems with the BOCC, right? They're jerks. They're ag- aggrandizing. They just, they look down on you. You get it. We got problems. I don't understand. Now, most of it is money motivated for them or power. I don't get the outhouse. It doesn't say what the cost is. But but here's the thing. This kind of falls on the same plane as the splash pad. Some of the citizens want it. Yeah. They don't want the toilet. But I just isn't Blackwater state land? It doesn't make a difference. Here's if you use it. If you use it. Now, here's my question. Aren't there better or more important projects? Are there more important projects that could better benefit the county? Where is the priority? This stuff is like, oh, we're going to have this finished by 2021. Why aren't we working on the flooding issues? Where's that? Why aren't these things being done? Yeah, and that's a good question. It probably was. Well, maybe it was Dan Schiebler. Who knows? Because it's not important. Now, is this nice? Yes, it's nice. It's not a picture moment. Is this a nice addition? Yeah. Okay. Splash pads are nice. What I'm saying is these are not priorities. Why are these things priorities? And things that should be prioritized being pushed to the side? That is the question. I just stick a couple porta potties out there and say this will have to suffice until we get these other problems fixed. This is not important. It's not important. We stop everything. We stop everything until we get the crap fixed, so to speak. And that is the answer. It's not a picture moment. It's not a high value moment. Right. You got me. I don't know why they're not. That's why. I don't know. The flooding is not a picture moment. It would be very valuable to them. It would be beneficial to them to fix the flooding issue. Make people happy momentarily. Sharon, it is a small percentage. It's a small percentage that use that of the citizens. It should be a priority. Pull your head out of your backside. Get things in priority. Who is setting the priority for these things? It doesn't make a difference what pot. I'm not complaining about the pot of money. I'm not complaining about the pot of money. I'm complaining about priorities. It's a priority. Don't worry about this stuff. It is the optics of it. Well, I don't know. It's just dumb. When your house floods, you can go. You're right. That's exactly right. And maybe you can live there. It's waterless. You got water. You got water for a water bottle, but not water for a toilet. Maybe you have to use the water from the water bottle thing to dump in the toilet. I don't know. Uh, well, there's a good thing. We that has to always be asked. It's just the weirdest. I really don't think it's about priorities. The outhouse has probably been in the works for years due to citizens' complaints and requests. But what about the flooding? What about the flooding? That's in the news. You don't see on the news. Well, Santa Rosa doesn't have enough potties on the horse trail. News at 11 or 10, whatever it is. You see what I'm saying? That's it just doesn't make any sense. Oh, Cassandra is correct. Somebody has to go for certain things and can't be. I'm not complaining about where the money goes. I found that is fruitless. What I'm talking about is the priorities. You've got major issues that you've got to get taken care of. Multiple stormwater projects going on and others in the works. It's millions. Yes. No. I understand. But you still got people's homes flooding. That is more important than this. It is a tiny house with a turlet. Flooding issues cost too much. It's not about the money. It is not about the money. It's about priorities, and they don't care. They don't care. It's about it's about a priority. Who's hmm, no, no. I don't think that's correct. I've not said anything about the money. I don't care about the money. It's not about the money. These things are nice. It is not important today. There's no threat to our county commissioners' jobs. That's why they continue to do. Yeah. Well, I don't know. According to some people, they only put in about 4 hours of work a day. Well, but you have to start somewhere. Flooding is getting old for the county. Yes, these people and their house. Oh, this is wearing me out. We can do more one thing at a time. Flooding isn't going to be impacted by the staff used to do this project. So nothing gets done other than flooding. But nothing's getting done on the flooding. Nothing's getting done. I'm just telling you, it's optics. It's optics. Please try to understand. They are touting splash pads and potties and people's homes in the county, and or even business owners trying to get stuff done. This is optics. Oh, did Shebler get put in another county job? Yes. Not county job. He is working for the ME for the area from Northwest Florida. All right. So okay. So if there's multiple projects going on, that's fine. That's fine. How come there's no updates on those things? They just say, hey, we are here at this neighborhood. We know what's happening with the flooding. Here's what's being done. Is anybody getting any of that? Nope. I know, but they are not playing them. They're not showing, hey, here's the progress on this. They're not doing that. But they're showing this crap. It's just dumb. It doesn't look good. And it has nothing to do with the money. It has everything to do with the optics of it, how things look, and it's dumb. I mean, they'll go to ribbon cuttings for splash pads and this kind of stuff, but when your house is flooding, nothing else matters. Exactly, Sharon. If your house is flooding every time we get rain like we did on Tuesday, you don't care. You don't care about outhouses. Well, yes, it is, but not by just by Santa Rosa. It's by Escambia and Okaloosa and all that. 850-771-0049. I don't know. I didn't I'm not against these things. I am just saying that you've got to understand how things look. We tried saying with the land development code, but no, they don't listen. They don't listen because they don't care. The LDC is allowing clear cutting is creating flooding problems. We had flooding problems. It's just adding to them. They don't want people moving in here knowing that there are those. Who's they, Renee? To know they're okay. Well, you mean BOCC? Okay, but they're here. They're going to find out. It's not a secret. Not a secret. So, um, but it would look better if you're working on it. If you are touting out, hey, this is the progress. This is the how we're coming along with it. That makes a difference. Well, you know what? Yeah, they have some flooding issues, but they're working on it. But they're not doing that. They are worse. There are worse optics. This is pretty benign. I'm not tying it to flooding. I'm tying it as a priority. It's not a priority. Yeah, oh yeah, they're gonna find out about the flooding. I'm not saying the potty causes flooding. Maron. I said I'm not against it. I'm saying it is it's not a priority. Look what we're doing. You're not doing anything. Show me what you're doing besides potties. I want to see what you're doing. The PR department should be doing better soon. Well, they need to. They need a whole they need a whole great big team because these people suck. They're awful. No, I did. I did, Corey. I did bring up flooding. I did. Fair's fair. I did bring up flooding. I didn't bring up money. Mm. Oh my gosh. Now, this Santa Rosa County's most recent tourism revenue report shows that during July, bed tax collections were $951,059.99. So almost $1 million, making it the most profitable month on record. That's according to, according to county tourism revenues are expected to exceed $5 million for the first time ever by September 30th. That's pretty wild. What do you describe your question, Renee? What is the question, Renee? I don't understand your question. So you've gotten gazoodles of money from the most money on for a month on record in the midst of a pandemic, right? Because Florida's open. Now, they're expected to exceed 5 million for the first time ever by September 30th. Pretty crazy. Who is the new oh, I'm sorry, public information officer, Sarah Whitfield. We love Sarah. We love Sarah Whitfield. She's awesome. Hey, Whitfield. Sarah's very nice. She used to I used to deal with her for the animal services. So I'm asking your opinion on why the optics. I don't know because it shows, hey, we're making Santa Rosa better, but they're not. Look, if you've got somebody, I find a good example. I don't even know. I can't even compare it at the moment. Idaho helped boost those numbers. Well, yeah, Idaho will. The optics are for votes. Well, yeah. But it's to say, hey, look what we accomplished. We've got splash pads. We've got potties on the horse trail. You got flooding. You've got people that have their homes damaged because of flooding that you won't do anything about. Oh, they're working on it. Okay, where we at? Anybody? When's the last time we got an update on where they are on the flooding? When's the last time there's a Facebook post with them down there going, look, here's what they're doing? Yeah. Bait and switch. Yep. I can guarantee you, I I absolutely guarantee you, if it was flooding in Bob Cole's neighborhood, there would be it would have been fixed a long time ago. Sam Parker, same thing. If it had been their neighborhood, all this stuff would have been fixed a long time ago. No question. No, it's done. But it's you. And it's not being taken care of right. What is this? Redirect attention from the wrong decisions. Exactly. Eco tourism or eco terrorism? You decide. 850-771-004. But the money from what? Now, so are you flooding, Chance? I don't understand your statement. Are you flooding? Are you calling that on me or on him? I don't understand. What neighborhood is it that's flooding? It's in Pace. No, I understand. Is that neighborhood flooding, Chance? Is what my question is. So are you calling the BS on me or on Bob Cole? I don't understand. Yeah, we're flooding like crazy. Okay. Is Bob Cole flood? Have you gone to his door? Is his house flooding? I'm just questioning. We have no drainage out here. No, I'm sure you don't. I'm sure you don't. And that's the issue. But you've got potties on the equestrian trail. You got splash pads. Where does he who? If you live in Bob Cole's neighborhood, why are you asking where he lives? I don't understand. You're not being clear. Please explain to me. In just a second. I want to understand. I'm seeking to understand. Chance, but your neighborhood quiet. Noise ordinance. I got you. I don't know. All right. He has a what? He has a house here. Not sure he's living there. Well, if it was flooding, he would. I can guarantee you there'd be something done. Just saying. Do you doubt that? Do you doubt that if his house was flooding, there would be something done? It would be. Florida Republican Congressman Matt Gaetz has been exonerated after a 62-year-old Stephen Alford was recently indicted by the Department of Justice for extortion. Earlier this year, Gaetz was adamant that Alford was making false allegations of sexual misconduct against him in order to extort money from his successful and wealthy family. $25 million he wanted, saying that Gaetz was partying on a plane with underage girls. But he's exonerated. We knew he would be. We knew Gaetz would be exonerated. This is what the left does. If they want to harm you, then they will drag out a woman and say that you have underage. And listen, so if you're a married guy, they say you're having an affair with a woman. They bring out these trollops or whatever. If you're an unmarried guy, they bring out the underage girls and try to do that. That's what they do. That's the liberal playbook. So these things when they come up that it's like, I don't think so. Now, if it is a Republican, you have to believe the woman, right? But if it's a Democrat, it's private sexual matter. It's not a big deal. This is what they do. But good for him. Good for him. Some 41% of people living in Santa Rosa County are fully vaccinated as of August 31st. That's according to the data from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. The CDC considers someone fully vaccinated 2 weeks after they've been given a single-dose shot, Johnson & Johnson, which nobody's doing anymore, are they? Nobody wants that. That's scary. Or a second shot, either Pfizer or Moderna. The 5 counties with the highest percentage of the population fully vaccinated in Florida as of the 31st are Sumter County at 78%, Miami-Dade at 67%, St. Johns County 65%, Sarasota 62%, and Collier County 62%. Santa Rosa is at 41%. No, not yet. Agricultural Commissioner Nikki Fried, who is a weirdo. She's psycho. She's worth nearly $1 million and owns a 6-figure stake in a powerful cannabis company. That's according to a financial disclosure she filed Tuesday, 2 months late. Fried filed her financial disclosure the day before she faced fines for missing the deadline. The disclosure form was due July 1st. Fried's financial records have been scrutinized for months, ever since she quietly submitted an amendment to her 2018 report just days before she announced her campaign for governor in June. The amendment revealed that her income that year from her continuing consulting firm, Igniting Florida, was $351,480, 5 times what she had reported earlier. Her initial report, filed in July 2019, showed no income from Igniting Florida in January 2020. She amended her form to say she earned $72,000. Fried continues to fix errors in her past financial disclosures. In addition to submitting her 2020 report, Fried on Tuesday also amended her 2019 form to change her net worth from $1,460,000 to $1,448,000. There you go. More boosters to come. Oh, don't get ahead of me, Feather. We're coming to it. Florida will start issuing $5,000 fines to businesses, schools, and government that require people to show proof of a COVID-19 vaccine. Governor DeSantis signed a bill earlier this year that banned vaccine passports. The fines will start September 16th if people are asked to show a proof of vaccine. Nikki Fried was critical of the fines. They're going to fine them $5,000 if they require vaccines. Good. It should be more than $5,000. It should be jail time. Because that's what they would do to you. Just say. All right. Let's get to this COVID stuff. Joe Rogan. I like Joe Rogan. He's got quite the mouth on him, but he's funny and he's pretty direct. On Wednesday, he posted a video to social media in which he revealed that he has COVID-19. The comic and popular podcast host said he took ivermectin. What? He took ivermectin? You can't do that. A dewormer meant for horses that the CDC is not authorized or approved by the FDA for prevention or treatment of COVID. Ivermectin is approved to treat certain conditions in humans, but not COVID, because they can't make any money off of it. Which the FDA stressed August 21st when the federal agency tweeted, "You are not a horse. You are not a cow. Seriously, y'all, stop it." The post included information on why the drug can be dangerous and even lethal, but not why the vaccine can be lethal. It's safe and effective. The Spotify podcast host made headlines during the pandemic for sowing doubt about vaccines. In April, Rogan walked back comments he made on his show when he said young, healthy people should skip the jab. On Wednesday, Rogan told his Instagram audience he had COVID-19 and would have to rearrange his stand-up schedule. I got back from the road Sunday night feeling very weary. I had a headache. I felt just run down. He said his symptoms progressed throughout the evening. The next day, he tested positive for COVID. So we threw the kitchen sink at it. All kinds of meds, Rogan said, specifying he took a Z-Pack and ivermectin, which is a drug used to treat parasitic worms. Ivermectin has been falsely touted by some anti-vaxxers as an alternative to getting the COVID-19 jab. That's according to the New York Times. Ivermectin has repeatedly failed in clinical trials to help people infected with the coronavirus. Really? Really? It's failed in clinical trials. Do we know that the vaccine has helped? We don't know that. Rogan noted he's feeling better. Here we are on Wednesday. I feel great. I really had only one bad day. Today, I feel good. I actually feel pretty blanking good. That's his mouth. He did not mention if he had been vaccinated, but did say in the Instagram post, a wonderful, heartfelt thank you to modern medicine for pulling me out so quickly and easily. So there you go. Ivermectin works. That's what we're seeing. That's what we're seeing. Has many naysayers. Oh, yes, it does. Because they believe the hype. They have begun going after Rogan. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yawn. Oh, Stephen, I know. Yawn. Whatever. It's because it's early. You need more coffee. Okay. Are you ready? Heather, are you ready for this? Because you said there's more lines on the vaccine card. The WHO said it's monitoring another new COVID-19 variant with mutations that the agency fears could make it resistant to vaccines. The Mu variant, also known as the B1621, was added as a variant of interest to the organization's watch list on Monday. The Mu variant has a constellation of mutations that indicate potential properties of immune escape. Let me find the picture. There it is. There's the Mu. Preliminary data indicated that it may evade vaccines in a way similar to the Beta variant, but experts say more research on the strain is necessary. We're going to find out more in the election year. Since first emerging in Colombia in January 2021, the Mu variant has popped up in at least 39 countries. So there you go. There you go. That's the reason for the extra spots on the card. The Mu variant. Yeah. You do your homework. I'm sure you do. I didn't doubt that. I was just helping get there. This is why. Booster. You got me? What are they doing to you? Hashtag Nancy Drew. You can get the human ivermectin without an RX. The doctor had no problem prescribing it, so it'd be under. Oh, good. Very nice. But look, you see that there's going to be all kinds of these things coming. When one wanes, yeah, there already is that. It's a disease. When one is starting to wane, it's not killing enough people that they wanted to kill. They'll come up with another one. Yeah. Mayor Heather Lindsay wrote another letter about those that are infected. Oh my gosh. It's a new flu shot. Come to the the flu shot you only get once a year. You don't need all these things. Who's making money from the boosters? Well, the same people who were, yeah, the same people who came out with the vaccines. Fauci and his friends, Bill Gates, all those guys are making money off the vaccine. And thank you to Governor DeSantis for stopping that in Florida anyway. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. You're gonna see more and more of this stuff. You're not gonna be safe. They want you to be afraid. Just know that. Just know that. Oh, the CDC said Wednesday they're asking unvaccinated Americans not to travel during the Labor Day weekend. You stay home. With COVID cases and hospitalizations on the rise, the CDC says precautions need to be taken for the holiday weekend. Don't go anywhere. Don't go. You need to stay home. Yes, you're right. Your blood type can come. Yes, all those things, but they don't check that. They just want to stick you in the arm, give you a jab. I don't. But you need listen. I'm telling you what. This is real fear tactics from the government. They want you to stay home. They don't want you to go anywhere on holiday. Stay in the house if you're unvaccinated. This is a fear tactic to make you get the vaccine, even though these things are resistant to the vaccine. You got me? You got me? Are you hearing? How do we live our past lives with all those lectures and letters from there? I don't know. But thank God that she has a heart and word on her computer. You can stay in your bubble your whole life and die. Yeah. Yep. You ain't wrong, Tommy. I'm going to what? To a West Coast swing social dance on Saturday night. There you go. Good for you. Party like it's 2020. They're going to push hard until they can cheat on elections. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We got stuff on that too. Let's talk about Afghanistan, shall we? The Taliban are now brazenly showing off their U.S. military equipment. Let me find the pictures of that because you got to see this. They're having parades. They're having parades with our equipment. Yay for us. They're holding, cradling all the weapons. Islamist fighters staged victory parades Wednesday in Kandahar as they showed off the U.S. military hardware they've seized. Well, they didn't really seize it. We gave it to them. Videos show heavily armed Taliban fighters standing on top of a long line of captured Humvees and other tactical vehicles as they drive along on the highway, which our government said that they disabled all the weapons and the machines, as you can see here. It's embarrassing scenes for U.S. Black Hawk helicopter even flies circles overhead. Many Taliban militants could also be seen cradling American M16 rifles and other weapons that were used by U.S., NATO, and Afghan forces during the 20-year war. The value of the weapons and equipment abandoned by the U.S. was not immediately known, but likely to be in the tens of millions of dollars and potentially arms an enemy combatant. Now, it is sickening. It is sickening. Well, yes, they need to go. Did the Taliban pass a background check? Well, they're not here. That only works for Americans. You only have terrorists. We should have had a star or some way of disabling. Well, yeah, OnStar. Yeah, or blow it up. Blow the crap out of it as you're leaving. No, they didn't do that. You saw a number? 83 billion. What? Okay, so here's my thought on this. Is that this was on purpose. You don't make mistakes like this on accident. This was absolutely on purpose by the Biden administration to pay the Taliban. That's what it was for. We're paying them. Did I have some more on that? Let me see if I got. Listen to this. Former Deputy Assistant Secretary of Defense for Western Hemisphere Affairs. That's quite the title, too. Roger Pardo Morer spoke about the suicide bombing at the Kabul International Airport on Thursday. And he said that the Department of Defense already knew who the bomber was. Now, I'm going to play this video, but he's speaking in Spanish. So you need to watch the captions, all right? I'm going to get out of the way down here, but you need to see the captions on this because it's very important. Check this out.
Lo que se está diciendo de gente que participó es que el Departamento de Defensa ya sabía quién iba a poner la bomba y cuándo, y que lo tenían en la mira de un dron, un Predator, ¿ok? Y que se les rehusó dar permiso para matar al que iba a poner esa bomba. Lo pidieron y se negó. ¿Por qué? Porque estamos en este proceso de negociación con los talibanes que ellos mismos no controlan su propio gobierno ni su propia gente.
Okay, so what he's saying is the U.S. government had drones and they had sights on the bomber, and they knew it was a bomber. They could have taken the shot. They did not. They did not take the shot. Why? Because they're in the process of negotiating with the Taliban, so they would not shoot the bomber who killed hundreds of people. Are you hearing this? They would not give permission to shoot the bomber that they knew was a bomber. They would not give permission after they had him in sight because they were in the process of negotiating with the Taliban. Let that mull around in your brain just a bit. And if you're not disturbed by that, you got some great problems. Oh, my goodness, people. Our current administration just made it clear that all enemies of America are more important than our own soldiers. Yes. And that he doesn't care about the soldiers. You saw him as he's checking his watch. Am I done here? As he rolled his eyes at people who were upset about their lost loved ones. Because he wanted to compare him with Bo. Yeah. You ought to be very, very angry. A California high school teacher will be terminated from his job after the undercover group Project Veritas released a video featuring the man. In the video, the high school teacher Gabriel Geip said that he has 180 days in which to turn them into revolutionaries. Check this out. This will anger you. It's 12 minutes. I'm not playing the whole 12 minutes, but you got to get a feel for this thing. It is absolutely wild. Let me get some of this stuff out of the way. Here you go.
180 days to turn them into revolutionaries.
How do you do that? How do you
Scare the fuck out of them. Yeah. Sacramento organization that is under the banner of Antifa is very loosely organized, right? So like, yeah, when
So first of all, let me pop in here. Look at the tattoos and the nose ring. He's teaching the kids.
Just continue. There is like right-wing rallies and stuff, then we like will create an opposition to that. Yeah.
Beautiful. Where would he go to connect to some of these organizations? Like,
I post a calendar every week,
awesome.
and then so like and I do it for extra credit, so they get points for doing it. Like, so that encourages them to do it. And I've had like students show up for like
They
protest,
get extra credit for going to these Antifa rallies.
community events, tabling, food distribution, all sorts of things. When they go, they take pictures, they write up a reflection. That's their extra credit. Like I have an Antifa flag on my wall, and a student complained about that, and he said it made him feel uncomfortable. Well, this is meant to make fascists feel uncomfortable. So if you feel uncomfortable, I don't really know what to tell you. Like.
I'm uncomfortable by the Antifa flag. Well, it is made to make fascists feel uncomfortable. So if you feel uncomfortable, I don't know what to tell you except you're a fascist.
We shouldn't be aligning with the values that this is antithetical to. So the Cultural Revolution in the 60s was fixing the problem that came about after the economic one. It ultimately failed, right? There was a lot of excesses. People were definitely shot in the streets that probably shouldn't have been.
Incredibly ugly behavior come out of this city.
So this is what is being taught. This guy was fired finally. But the problem is they'll just shuffle him around, kind of like the Catholic Church. They'll stick him somewhere else, or he'll get hired somewhere else. Disturbing. We should send him a ticket to Afghanistan. Here it is. What is it, Stephanie? Here's the link. What is that a link to? I don't know. Teacher of the Year in Portland. Well, yeah. Bring that boy to Shamuckla. Yeah, that would be interesting. Parents are wanting to do class action lawsuit. Oh, gotcha. And they should. A school board meeting. Gotcha. Okay. Mercy. But you see what's going on. That should concern you. Soros donated an additional $500,000 to a group backing Governor Gavin Newsom and his effort to fight the recall. Soros donated the massive fund to stop the Republican recall of Governor Newsom on Monday. It's on top of another $500,000 that he previously supplied. It calls him a liberal billionaire. He's not liberal. He is communist. He's beyond communist. He's a freak job. Oh, the school board meeting for that teacher. Gotcha. What else? Stuff I got. Well, a new pro-life law in Texas bars abortions after a fetal heartbeat is detected, or as early as 6 weeks into pregnancy, is infuriating Democrats both statewide and on the national stage. Law SB 8 went into effect at midnight on Tuesday after the Supreme Court declined to take action on emergency requests to block it. Under the new legislation, physicians in the state are prohibited from knowingly performing or inducing an abortion on a pregnant woman if the physician detected a fetal heartbeat for the unborn child or failed to perform a test to detect a fetal heartbeat. However, the bill has no criminal enforcement provision for state officials. Rather, the ban will be enforced exclusively through private civil actions, allowing private individuals to police violations by suing those who perform an abortion or aids and abets it. Now, while abortion patients can't be sued, the law allows doctors, staff members at abortion clinics, abortion counselors, and anyone who helped pay for a procedure to be subject to the civil lawsuit. And that's what makes the law difficult to challenge. On the surface, it sounds like it's weak, but it's not. You hit them where it hurts in the pocketbook. And I think that this is absolutely amazing. Yeah. Okay. But this fetal heartbeat bill, 6 weeks, is amazing. And there is what we should do. Florida ought to pull that same thing. Governor DeSantis, because Greg Abbott follows you on everything, you follow him on this one. This is a good deal. Get him. Shut him down. That's what we need to do. I think it's brilliant. I think it's brilliant. They're having a hard time, giving them an opportunity to challenge it. Here's this. This is what I was trying to find earlier. On Tuesday, White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki was asked about what kind of leverage the United States has over the Taliban. Well, we can't leave again, so there's not that leverage. Psaki pointed reporters to the remarks Secretary of State made on Monday. She went on to say that we have enormous leverage over the Taliban. Let me read that again. We have enormous leverage over the Taliban. Psaki pointed reporters, she said that includes access to global marketplace, claiming it's not a small piece of leverage. So you think that you are going to limit their access to the global marketplace. Well, let's see. What do they need? What does the Taliban need? Let's take a look at the pictures. Well, they don't need gas because they got oil fields. They're not big on fashion. Soap is not a big thing for them. What do they need? Weapons? Nope. I'm sorry. We've already taken care of that. What is it that we are going to limit them on by affecting the global marketplace? What are you shutting off to them? I don't think so. Are you shutting down their Facebook accounts? Their Twitter? No. What is it? What is the leverage that you have over we've got, what does he say? Enormous leverage. What would that be? What would it be? We have enormous leverage over the Taliban. Really? You pulled out and gave them billions of dollars worth of weapons and machinery. Tanks, helicopters. You tell me what leverage you have. No. China and Russia will give them anything they want. Goats. I think they're breeding them. I could tell a very tacky joke, but I won't. Oh my gosh. This is how tone deaf this administration is. They have absolutely no drug trade. I don't know. They know. They've got people flying them right now. There was a pic in the picture. Let me pull this up. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Stop that. Hide him. Hide him. What? Oh, here it is. One of these pictures. You can see. Well, it's hard to see. You can see a helicopter. There it is, flying in the background. You can see a helicopter flying in the background. They know how to fly the helicopters. They may not have a bunch of them, but they've got people that can fly helicopters. That's an issue. Extended warranties on all the Humvees. We're cutting off your extended warranty. Oh, yeah. A giant parking lot for the next 1,000 years. No doubt. No doubt. Well, they may. They've got little girls, and they'll come up. They'll get ammonia and parts from China or Amazon. Ammunition. I got you. Yeah. Well, they've got tons of ammunition. We left it. They've got more than they can use. We left caches and caches of it. If they got $83 billion worth of stuff, they got the weapons, they've got the ammo. It's not going to go bad. Well, that was a Trump thing, and you can't do that because Biden is anti-Trump. So there's no more of that. I would note that yesterday the UN Security Council also passed a resolution that made clear to what the expectation is in terms of safe travel and evacuation or departure, I should say, of individuals who want to leave Afghanistan. Really? Well, the UN Security Council said, who gives a flying rat's backside? The Taliban doesn't care about the UN. They don't care about making a deal with Biden. They're not going to hold to that. They can do whatever they want to. We spanked you and ran you out before. We'll do it again. I want you to understand, this did not happen under Trump. This was not created by Trump. This is created by weak people, the Democrats, and they are weak. We do not have leave them the COVID. Yeah, I don't get that, Kim. Why aren't we giving them the plague? We have that ability. We could give them the plague. We could give them COVID and have them spread it among themselves. They're not clean. These are not clean people. They're dirty, dirty people. Yeah, let them spread it among themselves and kill themselves off. Do it. Do it. Stop letting our government do buybacks so they can send them to other countries. I know. Well, yeah. Yep. Never mind. I'm not going to go there. That's like telling street gangs, you'll blackball them from a country club. Yes. Very good point. Most of the vehicles, ammo, and weapons were taken from the ANA, not just discarded by us. But we left it. Why was it not blown up? Yes, they're going house to house, executing people. This is scary, my friends. Very, very scary. And Joe Biden has no confidence from the American people. It's sinking very quickly. God bless you, Stephanie, thank you. Thank you. God bless you. All right. That does it for us today. Listen, coming up on Tuesday, I know this is only Thursday, but coming up on Tuesday, Adam Sanitation, Christopher Saul is going to be joining us. That ought to be interesting. We'll see what he has to say, but we got more stuff tomorrow. Like the video, share the video. We'll see you tomorrow. God bless you. Stay strong.